Hello, this is Twilight Tarot Wisdom here. Been a while since I did a Leo reading, but my lovely Leos out there, you're in luck. I'm going to be doing a Leo reading today. Ask that my ancestors and spirit guides please come through and help me and bring together all the Leos out there that are going to be watching this channel, that are going to be guided towards this channel, if their guides and ancestors could come through as well, to give them the highest message for their highest good possible. The best message for their highest good possible. So today I wanted to do a reading for my Leos. My moon sign is Leo. So got that in my own chart as well. I feel a lot of my viewers out there are also Leos. Spirit, what would you like to tell Leos today? Please take what resonates. If this message does not resonate with you, please don't try to fit the message to fit into your story. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Tarot readings are not meant to leave you feeling anxious or in fear, second guessing or doubt or anything like that. Trust your intuition. All right, Spirit, what would you like to say to the Leos out there? What do my Leos need to know out there? What my Leos need to know out there. 9 of Swords. Just talking about it, the Star, fear and anxiety. What are you guys afraid of? Some of you may be feeling a lot of fear and anxiety right now. I'm not exactly sure why. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but could be having trouble sleeping, maybe something to do with sleeping going on, issues sleeping, nightmares, or just difficulty staying asleep, falling asleep. Have Gemini in here along with Aquarius. I'm getting a lot of masculine also because I see the masculine sign there. But there's hope or hoping for something. I definitely get this as something to do with dreams. I wonder if Spirit's trying to talk to you in your dreams. If you've been having a lot more vivid dreams lately, something's going on at night for sure. You know, all of a sudden I felt like my throat was like starting to hurt. So I'm wondering if maybe some of you are sick. It kind of feels like my throat hurts, like being sick. But yeah, I'm wondering if some of you are having dreams, nightmares. If you are, pay attention to those dreams. They're very symbolic. If you've ever had a dream interpretation or look into dream interpretations, there's definitely something very symbolic. Especially if you're seeing animals in your dreams. So I was getting that, animals. Water, also, maybe dealing with the water sign. I really want to see, we're going to do this a little different. Spirit, can you tell me what it is that they are? What is this fear? What does this anxiety have to do with? Page of Cups. Yeah, there's your water sign. Something creative, creativity. Leos can definitely be creative. There may be a person. Sorry about that. There may be a person that you're worried about. What is it that my Leos are worried about? Faith. Interesting. I just did a Scorpio reading and this Faith Hierophant card came out as well in that last reading. Something about commitment. What are you committed to? Who are you committed to? What are you committed to? What are they worried about? Worried about commitment. 10 of Pentacles. Family. Riches. Life. Maybe dealing with a Virgo. I'm wondering, pages are usually a message, so I'm wondering if this is a message of commitment. The faith in the Ten of Pentacles here absolutely tells me something to do with family, generational wounds. Leos, you may be struggling with an issue having to do with family right now. Quite possibly marriage as well. Something that you are committed to. And it could be a family that you're committed to. But it gives you anxiety. It's like it's like this idea of this family, or this idea of this commitment to this family gives you anxiety and fear. Why? Two of Cups, relationships. Maybe be dealing with the Cancer. So I feel like, and this may be very specific, bottom of the deck is Temperance. Temperance wanted to show up earlier too. Temperance is, angel guided. It's this angel. I hope. I just realized that these cards are a little bit graphic. Let's hope YouTube doesn't take me off for that. I don't know if they will. We'll see. Yeah, they may not allow this. I don't know. I specifically put not for kids because I don't think kids should be looking at tarot readings. The kids should just be kids, all right? Enjoying their youth. But there's something here, Temperance talks about being able to balance. And with the Two of Cups here as well, the number two talks about, twos in general talk about balancing, right? So I feel like, Leos, you're going through some type of situation where you're having to learn how to balance between maybe a lover and your family, or balance between somebody that you care deeply about, but also caring about your family. Why are they worried about this? Why are they worried about this? Eight of Wands, communication, quick, fast, Sagittarius energy here. Very quick communication. Spirit, can you clarify this Ten of Pentacles for me, please? Because I need to know if this is really family or what this is. Clarify this Ten of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Five of Wands. I'm telling you. Okay, thank you. Actually, they're telling me. Arguments. There is a family. This is going to be very specific for some of you. So if this doesn't resonate, you don't, go ahead and check out some of my other videos, see if that resonates with you better. Your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. This, I can already tell, is very specific, okay? This has to do with somebody who probably has a lack of boundaries with their family. Or there's something here having to do with family and arguing with family, having to do with the person that you're probably with. Whoever this person you're dealing with, I do feel like maybe they're coming up across as a Page of Cups. So they're not necessarily coming up as a king or a queen, which means they can be a little bit immature, emotionally immature. However, I feel like you're kind of stuck in the middle, Leo. You have a lot of arguments with this family. Whoever the head of this household is, or this family that you feel like you owe your you owe all of your I guess faith and everything that you owe to, everything that you owe your contributions in life to. It's almost like it's like you're having to listen to what they say. I say a lack of boundaries because I do get the sense that even though you're an adult, look at how old this man is in this card, right? You're still living up to the expectations of what this family wants for you. And there's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of disagreements. And I think it really has a lot to do with this partner that you've chosen, whoever you've chosen to be with or communicate with. It's very difficult. I feel like it gives you a lot of anxiety and it is very burdensome. I feel like you literally you're staying up at night thinking about this, maybe even thinking about, how do I tell them, how do I tell this family, how do I tell these people that I owe my life to, right? But at the same time, you, even though you owe your life to your family, and yes, blood thicker than water and all of that stuff, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do what they tell you to do, like you're their servant. And that's kind of how this man kind of looks. He looks like he's like a servant to this family. And so in a lot of ways, Leo, you may feel like you have these expectations that you have to live by with this family. And if you don't live up to their expectations, then there's arguments and there's disagreements. Can you clarify this Two of Cups for me, please? Clarify this Two of Cups for me. It is very specific. That was too many cards. I actually am going to take these two back. If they want to come back out. Clarify this two. Okay, the High Priestess. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I did. The Seven of Swords wanted to peek through. So, there's something secret here. They're secretive. Or there's something of secret. Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is the true Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is typically my family card. Typically, I will see the entire family with a dog and everything. Although my Ten of Cups has that too. In this is the Ciro Marchetti tarot deck, Tarot of Dreams. And the depictions are a little different. However, I have always noticed, for me personally, when Spirit talks to me with Ten of Pentacles, usually it's talking about generational wealth, meaning family as in your mother and father. Meaning your mother and father that you get that generational wealth from. Whereas the Ten of Cups is your own family that you grow up to end up creating on your own. Ten of Cups is usually who you have that Two of Cups with, who you end up having the Two and Three of Cups with. Whereas the Ten of Pentacles is typically more of, these are your parents, your siblings, your brothers, and your sisters. Okay, so when I see there's arguing here, there is, I see it as there are disagreements in the family. I don't mean like with your wife or husband. I mean disagreements as in terms of your mother, your father, your brothers and sisters kind of thing. And there's disagreements and arguments going on between them right now. And I feel a lot of it has to do with whatever it is you're choosing in life. Now, this Two of Cups is coming off as a High Priestess. So this could be, like I said, another individual, a High Priestess. I am getting a lot of masculine energy in this reading. So even though I could very well be reading for a male Leo, because I am kind of getting that feeling. But for my female Leos out there, it's almost like whatever it is that you have this Two of Cups with, the High Priestess could be representative of a very intuitive feminine out there. And this is what it says. It says, darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. Some of you may practice, like word spells or spells with words, things like that. Some of you may be into very eclectic things, like divinatory, kind of like the crystal ball and things like that, right? Or other divinatory tools. Obviously, you're coming to a tarot reading, which is a divinatory tool. But I'm getting whoever this Two of Cups is with. Sorry, I keep moving the camera around. Whoever this Two of Cups is with it's almost like it's a secret, or it has to be a secret. It's very secretive in the sense because honestly, because of this family over here. Because I feel like they would give you a hard time about it. They wouldn't approve of it. And there's just issues with the family. I'm wondering why. Also, this Two of Cups could also indicate, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be just something you're very passionate about. With this Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands here, that can definitely indicate to something that maybe it might be something that you're so passionate about and you want to pursue, kind of wanting to go your own way, but your family would not approve. Why are there arguments with the family? Why? Right away, Two of Swords. Here's another two. Balance. It's talking about that. Maybe dealing with the Libra. Why are there arguments with the family and disagreements? Why? Ten of Cups wanted to come out. I'm telling you, this is a very specific reading. I'm sorry, I thought I heard a cat meow right now. And I don't have any cats. So, okay, bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands, a lot of stress. Yeah, like it's why are there arguments? Because you are refusing to let go of this Ten of Cups that you really want. You want to hold on to both things and you can't. Okay? Because this Two of Swords is when a person is trying to hold on to both swords. They're really blinded from the truth. There's a stalemate here, so known as the stalemate card, but they're holding on to both of these swords, refusing to let go of one or the other. And let me tell you something, when you're in battle with a sword, I mean, for the most part, these swords are very, very heavy, very large. So using two of them is very difficult to do. So it's almost like you have to choose. You have to choose your battle. You got to choose your battle. You got to choose your weapon, right? And you got to choose, what is it that you really want? Do you want this Ten of Pentacles or do you want this Ten of Cups? Do you want to give in to what your family is telling you to do because you don't want to cause disruption and arguments with them? Or do you want this Ten of Cups, which is to have your own family, to have your own love, to have your own kids? There's children in here, right? Without disruption of what your, parents or brothers and sisters will say. I unfortunately have to say, Leos, it feels in a lot of ways like you care a little too much about what other people think. You're caring a little too much about keeping the peace with everybody. And unfortunately, if we try to make everybody happy in the world, well, that's just theoretically impossible. Because what one person wants would make the other person hurt. What one person wants here would make this other person argue and disagreeable, right? So it's like both of these people you're trying to cater to are, this is what you're holding on to. You're holding on to the family over here, brother, sister, mother, father, figure, whatever. But you're also holding on to this passion or lover of yours. And there's separation in between the two, and you cannot make both parties happy. And that's, this is what you worry about, because if you follow your two of Cups, what you intuitively want to follow, if you follow that, oh yeah, you better believe there's going to be disagreements and arguments over here. But you know what? You're an adult. I say do what you want to do. I'm kind of curious why this family on this side is like that. Why are they? It's almost coming off a little bit like almost like they're controlling. I want to know why. There may be a mother figure that I'm getting, because I heard right now mother knows best. Kind of like one of those kind of attitudes where, well, I'm the mother and I know the best and I know what the right thing is. Very arrogant is what it really is. Mama knows best. It's kind of like what I heard. Why? Why is this family over here like that? Why are they like this? Why are they so controlling? You may be dealing with like a mother-in-law or monster-in-law, as I like to say it. Why are they being like this? I've got the Two of Pentacles, another two. There's a need for balance here. Why is this family like this? There's like this expectation also where I feel like in a lot of ways, Leo, you are the one who balanced out this family in a lot of ways. Excuse me. And without you there, like if you're not really present with this family, they kind of just fall apart. It's almost like they have this thought or idea like if we don't have Leo with us, this family's not gonna work. You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why is this family like that? Why are they like that? Death. I mean, I kind of want to say there could have been a literal death at some point. There could have been an ending at some point, or a literal death in the family that kind of, yeah, like almost like where you had to take over, where you had to become either the feminine or the masculine and take on that lead role. Or there could have been something where the other thing I'm getting is that this family is just, they're very out of balance. They're not very stable and balanced on their own. Yeah, I can tell. Why? Because there's a Five of Wands here. It's like they argue and disagree even between themselves. And look, Tower, bottom of the deck. It's like there's almost this thing of, if we don't have you in our lives, Leo, then we're just going to fall apart and the whole family falls apart. You know, I feel like they really like guilt you and they shame you. And they put a lot of guilt on you. What is it called? It's a form of manipulation. It's a manipulative tactic, like guilt tripping, trying to guilt trip you. If you don't come here and do this with us, if you're not here with us, then we're going to fall apart. If you're not here and part of the family, then, you know, it's I get a lot of guilt tripping is what I'm getting on this. So, and it has something to do with balancing. And I gotta tell you, if you think you can balance this family with this lover that you have, no, it's not gonna happen. They don't want the balance. Whoever this family is over here, they don't want to balance anything. They don't care for balance. They just want their family just the way it is, just how it's always been. And in a lot of ways, this lover of yours is kind of feeling the same way. Like, it's either me and our family, or, you know, there's not this go in between. You can't be going in between us. It doesn't work. So, you know, coming back to this other family, why are they the way they are? It could also be, like I said, there was a death at some point in that family. And it brought them to feeling like, in order to be balanced, there's an aspect here where they kind of feel like without you, and all of the family falls apart and there's no more balance. Although to me, that's very, guilt trippy. There's a Leo here, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth signs, a lot of Earth signs. Got a Scorpio up in here too. Jupiter, very controlling. I'm telling you, this other family appears to be very controlling, in my opinion, based off what I feel. What do my Leos actually want, Spirit? What do my Leos actually want? This was the Nine of Wands, but it did want to show up in reverse. Oh man, it's like you guys want to give up. You know, we got the Star card here, like maybe what you're dreaming, what you're hoping for. Star card can also sometimes be like what you're hoping for. What are you hoping for? What do you want? This isn't a very, it's like you want to give up. you guys are putting so much stress. You ladies and gentlemen out there, you have so much stress that you're putting on yourselves, having to make this decision, as though you have to make the decision. What do they want? What do they really want? I know a lot of cards want to come up with this. What do my Leos out there really want? Communication. I feel like when it comes to this communication, it's like you kind of wish one side were to give up the wheel. This is very karmic. Change. You want communication about change. And bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. I think, Leos, what you really want is you want everybody to get along. I get that. But you also want this communication, probably with your family is what I'm feeling more, about there being a change. This family dynamic has been around, has continued this way for such a long time that I think you've kind of come to the point of saying, I want change. I want there to be change. Otherwise, I'm giving up, and I'm giving up on this family. You know, it could be the other way around. It could be with whoever this partner is. I want change. Otherwise, I'm giving up. But I really do feel, because of this 5 of Wands having been presented with the family over there, that this has more to do with your family. You really want change. And it's a very heavy energy that I'm feeling, because... Sorry, I just heard like the letter S. I'm trying to pick up on letters and stuff. S. But it's a very heavy energy, because right from the start, we started off with the 9 of Swords, which is fear and anxiety and worry. We've got another 9 here. So it's almost like feeling like you're having to do this all on your own. And then even with the Death card here, new beginnings, things like that. This whole reading is very heavy. 5 of Wands in there too, right? So there's you definitely want to move forward. With the 6 of Swords being on the bottom of the deck, this is saying, I want to move forward mentally. You know, Leos, this is only going to happen the way you choose for it to happen. You really need to set healthy boundaries. And I think that's what this really comes down to. You need to set healthy boundaries and be firm in those boundaries. Because that's kind of the point of the boundary, is that you stick to it. But because of this family dynamic being the way that it has been for so long, it's very difficult to maintain those healthy boundaries. It's like teaching an old dog new tricks kind of thing. I'm also getting the letter T, either S or T or something like that. If any of that resonates with you, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Thank you so much, Leos. I hope that this did resonate with some of you out there. I feel like this was very specific. If it did, please like, comment. If you'd like me to read for another specific sign, let me know in the comments below. But thank you so much for tuning in. All right, bye.